Doug Lehman, breaking it down in layman's terms. And I've got a special guest, someone that I've known online for quite a while. Chief Visibility Officer of Vengreso, Viveka von Rosen. Now, she's an accomplished speaker, a trainer, an author, the LinkedIn expert, and a whole lot more in the world of sales and personal branding. Viv, welcome in layman's terms.
I love it. I love it. It's good to be here, Doug.
Well, it's good to finally get an opportunity to talk to you. I know we've exchanged a couple of voicemails, and we've done the imagine that, connected on LinkedIn and done a lot of messaging back and forth. So it's an honor. And I know you've been doing LinkedIn since 2006. And people out there, if you don't know, you need to know the LinkedIn expert, and that's her title. And if you go to Twitter, follow her there as well. But 2006, you've done training courses, YouTube videos, which I've got to really know you virtually. But 2006, you're on your own doing your thing for a while. But what made the move to Vengreso, the dream team over there?
Well, it's funny. I was a solopreneur for a long time, 10 years, 11 years, something, a lot of years. And honestly, I will be 100% honest. I was so sick of doing LinkedIn, or I thought I was sick of doing LinkedIn. I was like, I cannot do one more LinkedIn profile. I'm going to go be a life coach or something. Like, I was at that point, but I was very much, even though it was LinkedIn to Business, my old company, it was very much a name brand. I couldn't really sell the company. So around that time where I'm like, okay, what am I going to do next? Mario came up to me and said, hey, thinking of like world domination, creating a new massive virtual selling, remote selling, LinkedIn training, social selling company. Are you interested? And I was like, you know what? Maybe that's what I need. Maybe I need to be with a group of other individuals. So that was 4 years ago. And I remember sitting around the table, not everyone's still with us, but sitting around the table and actually trying to decide the name. What are we going to name this thing? Are we going to be like a Google, a made up name, or are we going to be like, socialsellingrockstars.com or something like that. And we decided to come up with a made up name, Vengreso, which is Ventus and Ingresso, which is sales and revenue. So roughly. So that's where the name, that's how we started Vengreso. That's where the name came from. And pretty much trying to dominate the
dominate the world of digital training. And I know LinkedIn's one component, and obviously my passion is video. And you mentioned Mario. We're talking about Mario Martinez Jr., Kurt Shaver, and a whole other cast of characters that are part of the Vengreso team. And I've got to know you guys prior to that individually, and then you've got the dream team. And I like, strength in numbers for that. So a lot of changes have happened over the last, year and a half, virtual world, pandemic and all that. What is Vengreso doing now that's kind of unique out there? How are you positioning yourself for your ideal clients?
Yeah, kind of survivor's guilt, because we were already set up well. We were already a virtual training company. Our company's virtual. We're literally all over the world. And our training was 90% already virtual. Ironically, the only full course that we did in person was selling with video. So we had to make that selling with video a fully virtual course, but we did that. So it was pretty easy for us to pivot because we were already 90% there. What we have done is we're creating this new modern sales mastery program, which has selling with video, selling with LinkedIn, selling with Sales Navigator, selling with email, selling with company pages, selling with, so we've got this whole, we've exploded the whole virtual training, and we're trying to bring everything, which is remote or virtual selling, into this modern sales mastery program.
Well, you're constantly evolving. Obviously, I get the updates. I'm on the newsletter, and I get all the content, and you're constantly adding more and more workshops, because we got to evolve in sales, and we got to evolve in this digital space. And, perfect examples, I went to your LinkedIn profile, and I saw this new, for me, it was a new banner, fly messaging. Give you the parting shot here. Can you talk a little bit about that? Is that a new initiative? And then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, that's our new software play. So it was funny. We create workbooks, obviously, for our corporate sales teams. And, it's such a lot of work creating these workbooks and then teaching them how to use, auto text expander. So we had the idea, well, why don't we just create our own software? We'll create our own software. We'll put our workbooks in it. It'll save a step. It'll be so much easier. And we know with sales folks, the easier, the better. We got to keep it simple for sales, right? And so we're like, okay, this is good. And then, of course, then we went, well, if we're creating the software anyway, why don't we make a free version of it that's like auto text expander on steroids and offer it for free? And so we're like, yeah, let's do that. And that's what we did with Fly Message. So it's been really exciting. It's a really, really cool piece of software. I use it every day. And it's just kind of everything I've always wanted in an auto text expander. And so now it's available for everyone with some of our scripts inside it even.
That is amazing. It's always quality content coming out from Viveka and the Vengreso team. I want to thank our special guest, Viveka von Rosen, LinkedIn expert, but she's more than that. She's a personal branding coach, a digital sales expert. The team of Vengreso is bringing a lot of value. I want to thank you out there in layman's terms for social watching.